Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video today we are going to derive constitutive equations in fluids. So to derive this, let us consider the non-conservative form of momentum equation, which is rho dv bar dt is equals to negative pressure gradient plus shear stress terms del bar dot shear stress terms and plus body forces. So let it be equation number 1. So we need to derive today all the shear stress terms in cylindrical coordinate system. In general, shear stress terms are defined as mu times dvz dxi plus dvi dxz plus lambda times, which is second coefficient of viscosity, divergence of velocity into delta Iz, Kronecker delta property. So this term will be present only in normal stress terms. For shearing stress terms, the second term will be 0. In fluids, in general, we know that shear stress is proportional to velocity gradient. So tau is directly proportional to grad v bar. Now here you need to note that this product is something called as dyadic product, which we have already stated in earlier videos. You go through it. And this del bar v bar, so since a dyadic product, it will consist of three tensors. So first is rate of rotation tensor plus rate of expansion tensor plus rate of shear deformation tensor. So these are contributions to shearing stress terms indirectly. So let us write down the equation in shear stress format. So tau is equals to mu times del bar v bar plus del bar v bar transpose. This is the way to write down the shearing stress terms in the form of velocity gradient, minus 2/3 of mu into divergence of velocity delta multiplied by delta Iz. Now in the conservation of momentum, the Stokesian theorem we have already stated, like lambda is negative 2/3 of mu, which is Stokes theorem. So in cylindrical coordinate system, now let us try to deduce all the terms of shear stress in cylindrical coordinate system. So let us write down del bar v bar, how we can obtain that. So this entity del bar, we know that it is ER partial over partial R, E theta 1 over R partial over partial theta, EZ partial over partial Z, and it is operating on ER VR plus E theta V theta plus EZ VZ, which is a velocity component in cylindrical coordinate system. So let us do the product. So we need to multiply each term of del bar and operate it on velocity. So first is we need to use here a product rule. So first let us operate del over del R on all the three components of velocity. Then E theta ER 1 over R dVR d theta plus E theta into 1 over R dV theta partial over partial theta of V theta plus E theta EZ 1 over R dVz d theta plus E theta VR 1 over R and dd theta of ER. So plus E theta 1 over R V theta and partial over partial of E theta. So now these two terms we need to note. These are additional terms. And similarly EZ partial over partial Z is operating on all three components of velocity. Okay, partial over partial Z. So let it be 8th equation. Now we already know that partial over partial R of the unit vectors like ER, E theta and EZ all are 0, and but that is not the case with partial over partial theta. So of ER it is E theta, and E theta it is negative ER. So these relations we need to substitute in the equation 8 to get the final form. So similarly about z component, all the unit vectors are, when differentiated, are 0. So these ABCs will help us to substitute all the terms into equation 8. So this term becomes E theta, this term becomes negative ER. Okay, so now let us rewrite the term del bar V bar is equals to ER partial over partial R of VR, then ER E theta partial over partial R of V theta, ER EZ partial over partial Z partial over partial R of VZ, plus ER E theta 1 over R dVR d theta, E theta 1 over R dV theta d theta, and same as E theta EZ 1 over R dVZ d theta, plus E theta into VR over R minus E theta ER, so this component, and it has to be V theta over R, plus EZ into ER partial over partial Z of VR, plus EZ E theta partial over partial Z of V theta, plus EZ into partial over partial Z of Vz. So let it be equation number 9. Now let us simplify the terms. Is equals to ER into partial over partial R of VR plus ER E theta into partial over partial R of V theta, ER EZ into partial over partial R of Vz. So this component EZ into EZ partial over partial R of Vz, plus E theta into ER into 1 over R partial over partial theta of VR minus V theta over R, plus E theta into E theta into bracket 1 over R dV theta plus VR over R, plus E theta into ER and 1 over R, EZ into 1 over R d theta dVz of d theta, then EZ ER partial over partial Z of VR, EZ E theta partial over partial Z of V theta, EZ into partial over partial Z of Vz. So these are the terms we need to now arrange in the form of matrix. So let us do that. So let us copy terms and let us try to formulate a matrix. So let it be second term along R and theta, then similarly this is third term R and Z, this is shearing stress term theta R, this is normal stress term theta, this is along E theta and EZ. So similarly this is EZ ER term, similarly this is EZ E theta term and EZ term. Let us rearrange this term so that we can properly represent that in the form of matrix. Okay, so now we have the term which is del bar V bar, and in addition to that this term is formulated. Now we need to add this term which is a transpose of del bar V bar. So let us now copy these two and let us formulate or do the matrix addition part so that we can get the final form of shearing stress terms. So let us copy this entire matrix first of all and paste it, and plus the same matrix. The only thing is we need to transpose it, so we need to change the non-diagonal entities. Diagonal entities will remain same. So let us copy this first of all and paste it somewhere else. Okay, so let us move this. Okay, now similarly, so this is what I am doing is transposing the matrix. Okay, so similarly z theta terms. Okay, so these two needs to be added. So let us do the addition, and for this I will use so let us copy this entire matrix and paste it so that it will be easy for us to, rather than writing again the terms. Okay, so this is the term which we are writing for, and let us now simplify. So this first term will be twice of that because of two matrices getting added. So second term will have a contribution from the ddr of v theta plus this term. Okay, similarly r and z terms will have a contribution. So this will be dvz over dr plus this. Similarly, in second row we have first term theta r will have a contribution from r theta, so d theta of vr minus v theta over r plus this. So all diagonal terms will be twice of, needs to be multiplied by 2. So again theta z, so we need to consider this term 1 over r vz theta partial over partial theta of vz. Okay, I have made a mistake while copying this. I have forgotten this 1 over r, so please we need to take care of this. So I need to write this over there. Okay, so similarly this component will also be plus 1 over r times dvz over d theta, and this component should be dv theta over dz. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so this basically completes our stress terms. Okay, sorry, one more term is dvr, and let us make a bracket for each term. Okay, so diagonal entities are representing normal stresses, whereas off diagonal terms are representing shearing stresses. So they are shearing strains in short, or strain rates, sorry. Okay, so now let us write down the tau rr term from this, so which is a first component in the matrix in first row and first column, minus 2/3 of del bar. So this term will be present only for normal stress terms. I have already said this. Tau theta theta will be second term, so 2 mu times the second row and second column entry. Okay, so minus 2/3 of mu times divergence of velocity. Similarly, the third term of normal stress will be 2 mu times dvz over dz minus 2/3 of mu times divergence of velocity. So that completes our all normal stress terms. Now let us formulate shearing stress terms. So tau r theta will be identical to theta r. So we can observe it here. So both terms are identical. So these terms are mu times 1 over r d theta of vr plus d dr of v theta minus v theta over r. Now there won't be any divergence term because of the shearing delta IZ index. I is not equals to z, that's why there will be a drop of this term. So this term, first term, can be rearranged as, sorry, second term can be rearranged as r times ddr of v theta over r. Similarly, tau theta z is equals to tau z theta, and this term will be over here. So mu times 1 over r d theta of vz plus d dz of v theta, and tau zr is equals to rz is equals to mu times dvr dz plus dvz dr. So that completes all the terms of shearing stress, and this is basically constitution of fluid. So let us number the equations 12, 13, and let it be 14, 15, 16, 17, let it be 18, then this is 19 and 20. So these equations are, let us highlight them, and these equation 14 to 20 are constitutive equations in cylindrical coordinates of fluids. Thank you.